Hi everyone, it's Amber and welcome to another video. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I have not been buying that much manga recently. I've been super busy doing a lot of other things, working on singing, writing, my other actual real life job. But today I had to go to the doctor and had to get some work done. My body's just so messed up, but it's only like it was a 10-minute drive from the nearest Barnes & Noble, so I figured I'd go ahead and take you guys inside. I'm trying to buy a lot of stuff. I'm going on a competition this weekend with my clients, so I want something that I can read while going, and hopefully there. So I want to just take you guys along, and this is something I don't normally do, but I figured I would give it a shot, so come on. So I don't think I've ever shown this before, or maybe I have, but this is on my keychain. I love Ash. He's never gonna leave my keychain, honestly. I was actually going to record something at Barnes & Noble, and then there were these like two people standing by my car. Yeah, I was not going to be a part of that. So I picked something up at Publix, and now I'm heading home. But I got a few books from Barnes & Noble, nothing too crazy. There's a lot of series that I wanted to get, but I don't know where I last left off, so I just didn't feel like buying them. And honestly, I have a Barnes & Noble membership because I've shopped there for a long time, but they are almost full price. Like, I think the whole thing I saved like $12 or something, and I also got two hardcover books, so I can't really put that in the thing because they were like $25 each. But still, I only saved like $12, which not really amazing. I can go on like Amazon, write stuff, buy things for cheaper. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's a few I like picked up, and then I was going out. I was like, I'm really gonna spend like $13 for this like tiny little thing. No, I'm fine. I'll wait till I'll wait till buy it when I get home. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Like, there's a few. So now I'm driving back, and I guess once I get home I will give a little overview, because I'm fine with people staring at me, but the people in Publix might not like me recording myself. So I'll see you there. It would be hard to believe, but actually this week has been pretty nice here. It's been like pleasant to be outside, and now it's raining again, so all the fun. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly go through what I got because I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about it. It's been really hard to make videos and have time. I'm just trying to do like so many other things. I've got like 5 new books I'm working on. I have a new one that I'm mainly targeting that's a multiple point of view adult high fantasy book, which is kind of taking up a lot of time. About to finish college up. I have 3 more weeks, I believe, and then I'll finally be done with college. And then I'm trying to work on a lot of singing stuff. I've been doing a lot of open mics, and I would really like to record something and start to post it more, but of course that also it has recording, so I'm kind of at a stump there. But yeah, I'm going to quickly go through them and we'll call it a day. So when I was driving, somebody in front of me actually slammed on their brakes through a left-handed turn that we had the right-of-way to, and my books and everything went flying, and I was so mad. I could have like gone after them at that point, but you know, it's whatever. But I'm gonna quickly go through. I know nobody on this like cares about normal books. I used to actually collect like young adult books before I started doing the manga. I had about 400, and I ended up selling them off to get space for my manga collection at the time, which now I just don't have space in general for like anything, I swear. So you know, but I got the Mirror Man. I saw this and it seemed pretty interesting. About a year or 2 back, I read a book called Dark Matter, which seemed to have a similar kind of plot line, and I surprisingly really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give it a shot, but you know, it makes you like realize that manga's maybe not as bad price as it could be, because this is like $30. So, and it's not super thick for a paperback, but I'm looking forward to it. The next one that I got is actually one I've seen on Book Talk, which is called These Violent Delights. I don't really know that much about it, except it's kind of has an Asian background, and that supposedly has a really good love story, or like love interest, which I really need to read more about. I've been told that my books that I have published are very dark and very gritty, and the love, like connections and love scenes, they're good, but they kind of need a little bit more. So I'm certain that's why, if you haven't noticed, lately I've been buying like a crap ton of shoujo and josei manga, which I do prefer. Like, I like reading that type of stuff too, but I really love the violent horror, dark gritty stories, because that's what I write. But I really need to read and focus more on the other genre, because that's where I'm lacking. Like, I can write you a horror story any day of the week, or a torture scene, and that's not an issue. Make me have to write something that's like building a relationship between 2 characters and not being like the dark kind of relationship, because that's what I tend to write. Like, you know, enemies to lovers, like somebody's trying to kill you and then later on you love them. I don't know, that type of stuff. So I need to learn how to not write that all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot. But I think this is enemies to lovers too, but honestly at this point anything will do. So moving on to the manga that I got. I always say this, I'm not really partial to a particular genre of manga. Like, I'm fine pretty much reading anything if it has good reviews or it's been suggested to me. So, there were actually quite a few, I think, Yuris that I was suggested to get, and I'm definitely down to read them. But when I went there, I didn't see them, and I'd rather buy them for a little bit cheaper. And I've been suggested a few manga that's kind of on the route of shonen AI because of the story. So I picked up I Cannot Reach You, which I really don't know that too much about it, but I was suggested to get it, and I mean, it's a small one and it's $13 because it's yen press, so I'll cry myself to sleep tonight. Moving on to the next one, I have The King's Beast, which is actually by the same person who did The Dawn of the Arcana and then The Water Dragon's Bride, I believe. So I have read one of their works fully and then starting the second one, and I heard good things about this. I think this is actually much darker than the other one, so I am looking forward to that because I can't have enough of that, supposedly. Moving on to the one after that, I've actually been looking at getting this manga for a while, and I have had it on my shopping cart for so many times, but I ended up picking up the first volume. So I got The Witch and the Beast, and from first glance, it looks pretty much up my alley. It looks like it's dark and gritty, and I think it has some romance in it. I'm not betting on it, But I'm really looking forward to getting this. And the rest of the books, I believe, are shoujo. Like I said, I'm really focusing on it right now because that's where I lack when it comes to my writing. And actually, reading some has helped me. I feel like I started a project that was more of what I consider maybe along the lines of like young adult romance-ish. And reading all this stuff has definitely helped me get into more of the mindset of teenage romance, I guess you could say, opposed to adult, because that's what I do tend to write, and it tends to come off a lot darker than most romance. But so the first one I have is A Sign of Affection, which I'm realizing that all this is going to be mirrored, so I apologize for that. But I don't really know much about it, so I'm just going to quickly go through the rest of them. Then I have Those Not So Sweet Boys. Same thing, I don't know anything. I saw it, and I have a thing for anime characters with black hair and blue eyes. So there you go with that one. Then I have Mint Chocolate, which is something that I've been meaning to pick up. Just haven't picked it up, like I said. I've had so many orders on Right Stuff that are like in my cart, and then I either forget to buy it and the sale runs, or I go to buy them and then one of them's out of stock, and I'm like, I really like Right Stuff I'm buying, but I'm not the biggest fan of the fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's still the same way where if one of them goes out of stock, you have to wait. Or like if you pre-order, it kind of turns me off, but I mean, I understand why. It just kind of sucks. And then I've never seen this before. Oh my gosh, Golden Japanesque? I have no idea. A Splendid... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to say that. Yeah, so I saw it, and the artwork's not terrible, so I'm gonna give it a shot, and we'll see. I don't know if this is a new series or not. I keep pretty up to date on most of the manga that's releasing, so I can kind of plan of what I'm buying, but I've never seen this before. But, you know, I've been out of it for the last month, so maybe it's a new release. But yeah, all in all, that's the kind of video I'm doing today. I really don't know what's happening with this channel right now. I think if you guys like these type of videos where it's more vlog, it's actually easier for me, because then usually with the other hauls, I have to like set everything up. I record it, then I record a voiceover. This is just like, I just have to slap these clips together and call it a day, which easier for me because I have like very limited time right now. A lot of people don't know, I have my own business that I run, and in a couple of months, my new facility is going to be finished. So I will be completely running a business full time, and I am somewhat young for my age to be doing that, so it's quite a lot. And I still, right now I work out of 3 separate places. In person, I'm writing books because I have published some books in the past. I'm looking at getting picked up by somebody, trying to do the singing stuff, and some other things. So it's just crazy right now, and I don't have the time to necessarily sit down and edit, because I'm probably soon gonna have to start looking, if I do singing videos, doing like somebody to edit videos and the audio. So it's a lot. But I do enjoy it. It's just finding the time. So yeah, if you guys like these vlog type of videos, I'm getting more comfortable with doing them, I believe. So I'm fine with doing more in the future. But I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!